Anyways, welcome back. Sorry, I just thought of that intro. I like the song. Hi. Hello. To y'all. Anyways. I'm gonna be playing a game, but it's gonna be visual novel. Mostly it's gonna be visual novels, so by the way, I'm just searching for some right now. You still here? I'm still sick. And also the new episode 5 of season 2 Hazbin Hotel is coming out tomorrow, I believe. Yeah. Just gotta look for a visual novel that will catch my eye. Which I will not make one that costs money because I don't think y'all want to hear my grandmother saying, but I am my credit card or something. Sorry. It's true. I don't think y'all want to hear that. But I don't know if I can see the viewers. But if you're here, welcome. I'm not sure if my friend's gonna watch me, but And I'm gonna tag horror, which our first game is gonna be horror visual novel. But I have actually played this game, but I haven't played this on stream yet. But it'll be a surprise for y'all. It is a popular game, which you can get for free, unless you tip them, which I don't have the money to. Sorry. Anyways, and let me just, by the way, I will just, actually, I'm not going to, okay, I'm not going to tell y'all anything, because I don't know. Sorry. I'm just going to wait. Anyway, it was made a long time ago, so I think a long time ago, I don't know when, but I think, but this is my first time ever, not my first time playing, but on stream playing. But I'm not going to choose the route I chose last time. Yeah. Now that it's extracted, I will show y'all. Which I don't know. Y'all know this. Oh, I'm supposed to click it at the same time. But I'm pretty sure you should have known by my profile picture that I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Which I don't know if I'll have time to play any other games, because I have heard, it's a long time, this game. Well, I'm not gonna spoil you. It might be a long time. That's what you'll think. Here is the game. And also, yeah, people read the warning. If you are easily disturbed, please don't watch this. I'm sorry. Let me just see here. Hold on. I'll just go on my second account and check if there's anybody here. Because I have like 3 accounts on my YouTube. Sorry. You know. Anyway, hold on, let me just. Anyway, I see that someone's here, so hello. Let me just type in here my second account. There I am. Anyway, I'm gonna be looking at here and the chat on my other device as well. I'm gonna mute this because I don't think I need to hear myself talk. And also to check that I'm speaking loud and also checking if I'm speaking loud enough. And also checking if wait. I just sorry. Here is the actual thing. Dude. Oh, there it is. Sorry, appears a little bit late for me. Okay, dude, I'm sorry. Sorry, my phone keeps falling. And if you read this game is not for children or those who are easily disturbed by language. Sorry, but let's go. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that thing. I will put in chat. But I don't think y'all playing this, so if y'all want me to put the warnings in the chat, I can. Just say it. I'm just gonna wait until someone wants it, over. In the chat, over. And this is who I am. But I'm not gonna tell her. I'm not gonna tell you much about her because that'd be a spoiler. I don't think anyone's gonna say it, so. Sorry, I have my band-aid. I have a bandage around my finger. But in Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. And yeah, that includes people watching this. So, yeah. Guys, any more people join. Just tell them. Or I'll tell them. It's not your job. Sorry. Doki. Doki Doki. I hope y'all can see this. It's a little late for me, so. Sorry, I just love this game. Anyway, let me just... Okay. What should I put my name as? No. Okay, I'm gonna put Anna. That's what I'm normally also like by my friends, so yeah. Hey! Also, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today. But it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I hope it's actually... I hope y'all like... I think it's just my screen. I think y'all can hear me. Because, yeah. Sorry. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. Oh, wrong one. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Oh, hello, welcome. I just noticed somebody joined. Welcome to this game. Sorry. You can say hi in the chat. Don't be shy. Whoever it is. Probably not. I don't know who it is. Sorry. Maybe it's me. I think that's me. Yeah. Maybe that's... Oh, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eek, you always say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Anna. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple. Okay. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Sorry, I can't talk today. Whatever you say, Sayori. Sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. We draw near the streets becoming increasingly specked with other students making their day commute. Sorry, I cannot speak today. By the way, Anna, have you decided on a club to join yet? Yeah. A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Sorry. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sora likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Wait, I want to hide this. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn. Sorry. Just wow, I'm speaking like nonsense. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, man. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relevant to her. Relevant? I think that's what you say. I'm sorry. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does does exaggerate everything inside her head. Anyway, I'm just gonna read. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I start blanking at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Anyways, let me just get back to my thing. Sorry, I just need to make sure it's actually clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Lol, weeb. I have nothing to say, but hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. Dang. Dude, it must have spaced out a lot. Sorry, I just want to make it interactive overall. I sound so cringe. I'm sorry. I look around and realize I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Sorry, I have to. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Oh, sorry. Well, I thought you may need some encouragement, so I thought know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. I'm just trying to do the characters. That's much I like to speak in the characters. I'm sorry. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I directly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Huh, Anna, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Sorry, I cannot say my country. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with Sayori sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Did you watch your movie?
Huh?
Did you watch your show that's out today?
No, I said tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Okay, anyways, I did this that last one. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Sorry, I cannot. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I hope y'all can y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Anna. Sorry. Monika smiles sweetly. Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yeah, okay, dude. Basically, completely on my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Hannah. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged for a table. As Sori mentioned, it's widened so there's more space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki wraps a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foiled tray to feel of dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. I need to go take it. I need a juice. Sorry. I'm back. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. I'm just gonna read this my voice. Sorry, Sayori walks over talks with her mouth full, and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or something. I thought you technically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe. But for, you dummy. Alright. I gave on to Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Sorry, I need it. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? was afraid of this question. Girl. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and policy and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. That much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone exactly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so dedicated by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Anna, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Sorry, I sometimes do toss something like I don't. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity. Okay, can I not say creativity? Oh my god. Sure. Level of I'm sorry. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but he's oblivious the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At its rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me in another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Bro. I'm sorry, I just say bro a lot. Sorry about that. Hashtag ASMR. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident reader yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look wistfully at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Anna? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with those dejected eyes. Will you just blink? Okay, I might be a little delusional. but I'm sorry, I thought, Anna, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. Beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry, wrap surfing her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Sorry, I had to scratch my back. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Anna, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this last star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuke clean up their food. Hey Anna, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, sorry. And I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, now it's time for the poem writing. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen. Whoever likes your poem the most. Sunny. Yes, I'm gonna get her most. Charm. Giggle. Oh man. Sorry. No hate to Natsuki. Sweet. Ribbon. Okay, I need sing. Rainbow. Friends. Family. Kitty. Aw. Clumsy. Pink. Silly. Doki doki. Peace. Oh my gosh. Vibrant. Oh. Sorry. No. Skirt. Oh my gosh. Daydream. Party. Yay. Kiss. I hope Sayori likes it. Hi, Anna. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping the promise, Anna. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a comment like you. For you, making a dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Sorry, just need to drink my juice. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just coming here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who takes her manga collection to the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Anna always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. I know what they're saying. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Anna can become good friends too? Sayori. Yeah, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Time for you or me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I'll make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Oh, right. Well, here. Yuri reaches to her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it will keep your attention, and even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how was a girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I actually take the book. Phew. Well, at least you can read at your place. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica kicked off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sorry, Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Marie's face is started buried in a book. I can't but help notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Dang. Broke does not want to talk to me. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to accompany myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could read some of the books Gary gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, you know? It's not like all that, you know? That. But it's not like that at all, you know? Oh, sorry. Sorry about the sounds. It's my cats. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is speaking really seriously. It's rare to see her debating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Huh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Sorry, I need to scratch my head. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Like me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. So I'm just gonna do a voice, whatever. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Uh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around herself. Okay, dude, not actually. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Around my finger. I saw his hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain in your collar right there. Wait, I'm gonna check if there's actually a toothpaste stain. Oh, I wish I actually added that. But it's hard to. I try to wipe up the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't keep your blazer buttoned up. And you don't keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Dude! That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Damn. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Sayori! 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 I love how detailed the hair. This is so funny. Well, I was just thinking how weird how a friend who does this kind of things. Don't say that. It made me feel weird about stupid. It's okay though. I'm happier like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you're buttoned it, you want to notice that sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means like okay. Me my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel a little strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once. Pew. That's so much better. Sayori pulls her arm out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? So I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Dude, why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't let me do things like that. And you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying this. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess you really are taking care of each other when we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Anna, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori just still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica usually pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Can't wait to see Monica's handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Monica richly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, this is easy. Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. He's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Anna! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think I've understand. I'm sorry. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? When I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Anna poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hold on, it just sound my finger itchy. Scratching your finger. Oh, I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. Mic test. What was that? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Anna. deep down, you're not selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much she means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead, help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look by, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. When I'm not mad, I want breakfast. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm sorry. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm sorry. I don't know why I kept reading that over and over again. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. At least feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that. Say that like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. You know what? I get all cranky. I don't get all cranky. I skip breakfast all the time. Dang. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Oh, hi. There is someone joined. I don't know who you were, but okay. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki. Okay, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, where's your lot? Dang. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't like giving you my opinion. Huh? What? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this. I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable to share yours. Like Monika said. Ooh. Well, I would have been more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, then you go, ha! Well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? And Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the whole world, to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Dang. I was about to say that sucks for you, but I realize I'm just saying that to myself. So I'm the main character. I'm like the player in this. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only 'cause Monica will make me if I don't. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I'm just gonna give you... I know I didn't give you all time. I don't know the other one. So, there. Dang. Anyway. Yeah. I told you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write a poem. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, for a rhythm at the end. But it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, and as more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Did you? Yeah, I guess not. Had to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri, I hope you like this so much. Yuri stares at the poem. I know she'll hate it. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. This is absolute dog shit. I'm sorry. That's what she'll say. She'll say it's horrible. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Sorry, I said it's not and stuff. I'm not. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? She knows I'm horrible. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Yeah, she knows I do. She does not like this at all. I guess that might be after reading it. So it's that bad. No. I just breathe my voice. I'm so sorry. Harry buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It carried a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Sorry, I just want to drink my last juice. And I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers. They try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they forget to say that. In the end, the result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri found out her train of thought, says that her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Now, Suki can be a bit based, though. Based? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles grimly. That's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. It trembles. The trembles on my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight, have withstand the test of time. The lost yet replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle claim. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken. The light flicker. The light flickens. I flicken back. I think that's how it. I'm sorry, the person I didn't answer. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Actually, it's story about ghosts. Oh, Anna. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poems often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being simply compared to a ghost, lingering on the last remaining place of comfort, able to let go of its past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Sorry, I'm just scratching my arm. I'm sorry, I'll hear that. That's impressive. It's nothing really I felt in here. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Now it's time for Monica. I'm sorry. Hi, Anna. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better. Just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, sorry, I got a scar on my leg. I wish there was a Doki Doki literature manga. Pretty sure manga is had manga, people read manga and manga, right? Sorry, can y'all hear me? Wait, I just can't. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Anna. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. How long have I been going live? I don't know, really. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just want to be. I really like Sayori, but I didn't choose that ending last time. But you'll know. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Sorry, I have to scratch my back. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Sorry. The way she talks about you. She talks about you. Sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you don't show it, even if you show it in different ways, it's being more similar than you think. Well, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Alright, sighs she. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or something. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So you sound really confident. For someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound more confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spark protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. Well, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a Harriman's copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Dang. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what we call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Unperformed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had kind of empathy recently. Have been influencing my poem and poems a bit. Empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming off strongly. I hope y'all. Maybe after everyone is better friends. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and type it up faster. Another way to think is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. I'm a special day. Do 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 do. Across the room, Sayori and Monica happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Well, meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively turns the poem over to the desk with one hand. Damn, she really is like that. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Here's this cute. Did you completely miss the symbolization or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I'm trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Anna did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time with my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly expiring, which I haven't yet. Oh, sorry. And Anna liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Hope y'all can hear me the whole time. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Harry stands up as well. In a like a Roblox game, they had to box. I'm serious, they had to box. They literally had to box. They literally had to fight each other. Like go like I'm sorry. Maybe you're just jealous that Hannah appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Sorry, I have to fix my Band-Aid. Hold on. No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You? Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs handily grew a size bigger as soon as Anna started showing up. Sorry. I cannot take things seriously. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they noticed I was standing there. Anna, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself in order to appreciate that bull riding is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Sorry. What's the point in making your poems all convulsed for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure out. Help me explain that to her, Anna. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively, avoiding them is unnecessary. Limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Anna? Well, how did I get dragged in this? How did I get dragged in this in the first place? Sorry. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. That's worse gonna be. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki answered me, dragging the words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri? Defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this? Anna? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Damn. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Hop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're all amazing because They give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Dude, big and beautiful. Okay, no. Dude, this girl is crazy. Sayori stands trumpetly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, makes some tea. Yuri rushes. Yuri sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Sorry, if y'all didn't hear that because I'm laughing. This is why Sayori is vice president. This is why Sayori. Then I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come as a good leader. Oh my gosh, sorry. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interact. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. I forget how the game goes. So this kind of I've played it so long, like kind of in like early 2024. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Anna, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more of the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Anna! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Anna, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't come to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Dude, okay, let's do so. I kind of will. I think let's take like 5 roll at a time. Oh, no. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I'm high Sayori on my shoulder. I said more to myself than her. But it's easy to use Sayori to her monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, let's do something more Sayori. Amazing. Extreme. No. Loud. Swimsuit. No. Sorry. Precious. Broke him. Oh, dang. Jumpy. No. Sorry. Puppy. No. Sorry. I really was there. No. Silly. Daydream. Family. Pure. No. Vibrant. No. Pout. No. Dream. No. Clumsy. Yay. Color. Yay. Sorry. Bouncy. No. Sorry. I'm literally. I don't want to say oi. Sayori. Whistle. No. Okay, I sound like a team. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable. Oh, I needed it.
I wouldn't say not yet.
I'm just. Here we go. Sorry, my voice is just gone. Sorry, my voice is just gone a little bit. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, and the usual scene greets me. Hi, Anna. I think I'll actually take a break from this. I actually want to take a break from this because I feel like there's something down on my. I feel like. Sorry. And dang. By the way, this is just profile I chose. Yeah, I just looked for a profile. But you know, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Like, have like talk less because my voice is kind of getting raspy. If y'all think like that. By the way, next time I will literally remind myself. By the way, I might not stream tomorrow because anyway, I have to I'll probably watch the season 1, season 2 of Hassan Hotel. I don't know. And I'm sorry, friend Sky, that I didn't answer you. I probably should have told you that was my other account. Oni-chan Uu is my other account. But I don't want to. Y'all didn't just subscribe to me that I won't post on there, so Anyway, I'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna look for any other visual novel games. And by the way, if you have any suggestions, I don't know. I'll check. I might be lazy. Normally I am too lazy, and I don't. Not me. I'll check the comments of my last stream in case if anyone wanted to just suggest anything while watching musical theater. What? Sorry, I have to press something. Alright. Anyway, I'm just gonna check if anybody commented anything in my live. But I'm gonna probably turn this off so I can listen. In case for a second. Only a second. It turns out the comments are also yeah. Ew. CK. Oh, jeez. Sorry. If y'all heard that, I'm sorry. That was my first live playing. I see someone here. I'm sorry, I'm weird. I see you. Okay, that'll probably make them leave. I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. I don't. Not disturbing. There we go. Hello, welcome to my stream. But I'm so angry that the comments are not mostly. I'm just gonna look for some games. Please don't leave. I'm sorry if this is boring. You know, you can comment if you want. Just do whatever you want. You can watch me or you can leave. I'm not controlling you. Oh, I'd really appreciate it if you stayed. But you know, I'm not controlling you. You can leave. Oh, Fran, bro. Like Fran, bro. But I'm not gonna buy it. So. Not today. I'll probably buy it later, maybe. In my, you know, the money. My bitch ass. Sorry. And you. Anyway. Okay, one in the world. Hey, y'all have any game suggestions? You can comment it on like other videos if the comments don't show up on here. Okay, I'm gonna try to play another visual novel. Most of them cost money. Actually, I wanna go on Steam. Has y'all hear me? Y'all. I hope y'all hear me. Hear me, y'all. Hear me, y'all. Hear me, y'all. Hear me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. Y'all hear me. Y'all hear me. Y'all hear me. I hope y'all hear me. Cause if you don't, I'm gonna be so angry. Y'all can hear me. I'm sorry. I had to. Looks like my fart did a pink eye on you. Sorry. Looks like my fart did a pink eye on you. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing in my life either. Oh wait, I don't know why I did this, but I put a little thing with strings on this thing. No, it's still sticky. But it's just okay. What am I doing? Okay, now it's loading. Sorry about that. That was weird. I'm not sure. I'll play Skill Station or this is still kind of glitching out my thing. Yo, mama. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the store. Oh my gosh, please do not. I'm sorry, this taking a long time. I'm sorry. That was weird. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. By the way, if you're watching this, please don't leave. I'm sorry I'm barking for some reason. I have 3 wish lists. I don't think that'll work, but oh my gosh, open! Sorry. I'm trying to open this. You know, I can't find a game, so I'm gonna like play some relaxing music. Well, y'all wait. Okay. Okay. This will be bye. Can y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Y'all heard it the last time, so maybe I don't think y'all hear it. I think I have to play on my TV. No, I have to play relaxing music on my phone. No, I have to watch the live too. In case, like, ooh, I can see it up here, so I can see the chat here. So relaxing music. Relax music. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's weird. I don't know if this is gonna work, but no. Actually, I thought of something. There's some good little games on Pinterest where there's like a little website. So they're not gonna exactly be graphic novels, but I'm sorry. Pinterest, I'm sorry, I did the wrong one. All I gotta do is win. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna. Got ass up. on, I just gotta. I don't know what this is. I have friends? No. How do I delete this? Thank you. Delete section. I'm just gonna delete this. Can I delete this? Okay, how can I delete this? I'm gonna delete this. Borda. I'm gonna delete this. Sorry. Good luck, quotes. Just deleting my boards. Sorry, this is boring. I'm pretty sure it's 100% boring. Okay. Game. Gonna play a cute little cafe game, I think. Okay, what in the world am I doing? Higher screen. Yeah. Hatch stage. Oh, lose my pin trails. You cafe game. As the gotta do is way. As the Grand Theft Auto. What the heck? Why is Grand Theft Auto here? Okay, get out of my face. Especially the orange man. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. So, get out of my face, man. If this does not get out of my face, I will crash out. I swear to God. Thank you. What a lovely God. I was going to kill my. I'm sorry. I'm joking. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm joking. I'm not gonna actually do that. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Team, I got a dream. All you gotta do is win. Of course, got a cafe. Cafe, here's a coffee. Here's a coffee. Here's a coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let me get money. That's my money. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm just worried. I talk like this. I don't know why I'm talking like this, dude. I think I'm getting a bit tired. I think I'm getting a bit too tired for my own good. Dude, let me just get yes, a coffee. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Go clean up the table. There you go. And let me clean it. Hey, there you go. Okay, wait, you can't have 2 coffees at a time. Sorry. This is both so there's ads. I'm gonna play a different game. Hold on. Wait, huh? Oh, this is the little thing. I was wondering, like, what? I played that. Wait, let's see what this is. Can I get bored with this website? Okay. Lobster. Okay. So data. Lobster. uh, little leg. Little leg. No, little leg. Leg. Rabbit. Okay, rabbit. I'm sorry. This is not horrible. Chair. Of course. Chair. Dude. I'm drawing a chair, dude. No. A seesaw. Okay. Oh, seesaw. Person. You draw person. No. No, person. What is that? Oh, binoculars. Evil scientist. Evil scientist. Bulldozer. I think I remember. A bulldozer. And the big dirt, big dirt, big dirt, big dirt. No. Okay, let's play this. Hot air balloon. That should be easy. Seesaw. Now I know. Person. Bench, of course. Well, bench. Thank you. Camera. Where's Holotrack camera? A dragon. Whoa! A squirrel. Squirrel. It's a squirrel. They draw the tree. No, I. Okay, that was really fun. Let's keep playing like these little Pinterest games. Murder mystery. Oh, I'm sorry. This is I don't know. Novel. You are a popular detective known for solving even the hardest crimes. Just a week ago, your friend Eliza was found dead. His wife saw the murder, and she said and said she had blue hair. Here are your suspects. Select one to investigate. Okay. Let's sort of Lakers. Isn't it Sarge? Where were you on the night? Liza's murder. And what? Sick. Go back. Okay. Did you hate Eliza? Did you like Eliza? Still want? Okay. Okay, let me just question her. You like? Only thing I question you. I think she's the one. I knew it. Oh my gosh, that was wow. That was crazy. I just love playing these little games. Oh, I would think you want to see this. I already played this. Wait. What is this? Oh, you canceled selfie because they hate me. I'm sorry, they don't hate me. I don't know why I'm thinking. What was that? Okay. Andy's World. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Ooh, dice. Yeah. I don't need you want to see me cry or hear me cry. Hold on. I'm sorry. We're like just playing. Actually, I think we gotta. I think I want to wrap this up for now. I'm getting a bit tired, so I hope you'll have a freaky night. Okay. Bye bye. Farted.